Good afternoon, and you're welcome to yet another edition of your program, My Opinion on Clevenard TV. I remain Franca Idemudia. This afternoon, I have some gentlemen in the studio with me in the person of Baba Bello and Mr. Courage Ijerede, both of the APGA party in diaspora. This afternoon, we are going to be discussing INEC's refusal, the refusal of INEC to grant the candidacy of Chief Edozie Njoku as chairman of APGA in Nigeria. Gentlemen, you're welcome to My Opinion.
Thank you so much, Franca.
I'll start with you, Mr. Bello. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Baba Bello. I'm from Kaduna State, but right now I live in Germany. I've been in Germany for over 20 years anyway. So, and I'm also a businessman and an entrepreneur. I have business in Nigeria and also in Germany. Not just in Germany, also in Spain. So yeah, I've been away from Nigeria for years now, but as of last year, I was in Nigeria. I stayed, I think I went there 2021. I stayed there for like a year to set up some businesses, what I want to do over there because of the youth, everybody's complaining. So yeah, for now, we are back in Germany now, try to see what we can take from Germany back home to see what we can do in our country. But the way the country is going right now, I don't know. So yes.
It's all right. You just mentioned you're a businessman. So can you just tell us what exactly you are into? What kind of business are you into?
Yes, we're into building houses, farming, and then hospital equipment, like yeah, anything concerning hospital, things for the hospital. And also we are also doing oil and gas, but we have not yet started completely on oil and gas. But for the real estate sector and also interior designing, anything concerning anything for house, hospital, offices, and so on, we are doing all those things. So, and then the farm also, we started doing the farming sector about 3 years ago. So, but being the country now is going through this kidnapping and so on, because one of the farm is in Mina, and Mina is one of their base.
Mr. Bello, we'll actually get to that. But thanks for the introduction. All right. So please, I need you to like introduce yourself the next 2-3 minutes. Let's get to know what to do.
Yeah, thank you, Franca. Thank you, Mr. Bello. I am Dr. Ijerede Courage. I have a business in Germany. I have a consulting firm, and they actually specialized in providing specialist advice in enterprise and family business, human capital development, how to develop a competitive edge for business, in finance investment, and of course, in quality training. Aside from the business, I lecture at university to invest in Germany, the Rheinland University of Applied Sciences in Clevenard, and of course, the Cologne, the CBS International Business School in Mainz. Okay, I got a PhD in entrepreneurship and family business. Yes, I'm a Nigerian. I'm proudly from Igwebe in Edo State, but I reside in Germany, and I've been in Germany for quite a long time. Yeah.
Good to hear, sir. Yes. Now, both of you seem to have a background in business and all that. But we are discussing politics today. So I'd like to know, Mr. Bala, why politics and then why APGA?
Basically, you know, I started this whole politic issue in I think it was 2018 when I went to Nigeria for a visit. Then I now came back to Germany when a colleague of mine now told me that there's a very important person who wants to come to Germany. He wants to speak to the diasporans. So I now told him, I said, who might that be? He now said, Al-Haji, the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria during Obasanjo's time. I said, that's Atiku, right? He said, yes. So we now had a discussion. I said, okay, why not? That would be nice. So Atiku now came to Germany. We saw him. We talked about what that was the time of the 2019 election. If he become a president, what he's going to do, and he's going to work with a lot of diasporans, because he believes that the diasporans has a lot of ideas for something to move the country for. So I found that interesting anyway, because me, I'm a businessman. So then I now call Hajia Hadiza Mohammed in London. I told her about what is going on. She said, why not? Let's try it and see. But at the end of the day, we all got disappointed. It's not what we were expecting to see or to hear. But this time around also, that was in 2000 and that was last year, beginning of last year, when I went back to Nigeria. I met with my family, friends, and so on. So people now start talking about APGA, and my closest friend is one of the top members in APGA. He kept on telling me, Baba, why not try to come down to APGA? Let's see what we can do. I told him that, Nigerian politics, when you're pointing this direction to do this, they're always going through another direction. But we want the best for our country. We've been hearing things over and over. And me, I'm from Germany. I'm a Nigerian, but I live in Germany. I know what it is, what is going on in Europe. I've seen a lot. But coming back to your own home country, Nigeria, every time, even right from the airport, you've already started seeing disappointment before you start going in, before you start talking to people. So then as he kept on pushing anyway. So at the end of it, I said, okay, why not? Let's see what we can do. I spoke to Hajia. Hajia said, okay, let's try it and see. So here we are in APGA, and seeing how APGA is going and the way APGA is, because I think I heard a rumor, somebody saying that, yeah, APGA is not a party for all Nigerians. It's an Igbo party.
Thank you so much. But that will actually take me to my next question. But I wouldn't want you to come in there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. Njegede, I would like you to continue from where he stops. Okay. Now, he is from the north, and then you are Edo.
Yes.
Now, APGA is regarded as the party for the Igbos, if I'm not mistaken. That was what you're about to say.
No,
so
it is.
How does this go away with the both of you, Edo?
APGA is not an Igbo party.
Okay.
APGA to me basically is an ideology. It's an ideology. It's more than a party. You see, idea can never die. It's ideology. We can always connect directly, indirectly to our highly esteemed Ojukwu. Okay? We connect to him. And, okay, how do I actually got interested in politics? My own village, when known the kingdom of Igwebe, we have a very strong man, Chief Tommy Kimi. He introduced us into politics. And Kimi and Ojukwu, they are good friends. Okay, so if you are telling us that APGA is a party that belongs to a regional party, it is not true. APGA is connected to every nook and crannies of Nigeria because of Ojukwu. Ojukwu has made friends in every nook and cranny of Nigeria. I just quoted our highly esteemed Tommy Kimi. They are friends and they've been in politics for quite a long time. So that's what I say. So in saying that APGA is an Igbo party is wrong. To me, it's an ideology and it can never die. APGA will live, is sustainable, and that's what we're saying. And that's why we're interested. We're interested because we knew his stand while he was alive, and his project is being projected partly through APGA. Yes.
Right. So thank you so much for clearing that misconception.
Yeah.
All right. Now I want to talk on APGA itself. Okay, the internal place within the party itself. How has APGA fared as a party relating it to the internal issues and all that?
Well,
Mr. Bello,
am I starting or Mr. Bello is going to start with that?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, let me go ahead. You see, election, I always tell people, the end of one election is the beginning of another election. Yes, PDP, they've been in power, they want to come back. APC, they are there. Politically, they may not want to stand a strong opposition. So if you look at the crisis taking place in APGA today, with chairmanship, can you imagine a court has declared Chief Eduzi is the authentic chairman of APGA, but why is INEC playing games? That speaks so much volume that APGA is not a regional party. APGA is a threat to PDP. APGA is a threat to APC. It is this threat they are trying to curb. Okay, so yes, every parties, they have internal crisis. Every party is like a family thing. Whatever is happening in APGA today is not limited to APGA alone. PDP, they had their own issues. APC, they had theirs. The Labour Party, they have theirs. But that APGA is now a threat because of the caliber of people coming in. Professor Soludo is right there. We have his record right from Musukati date. He is a brilliant young man, the present governor of Anambra State. He is a threat. He is a threat. So this is the issue we are having. But I know, even when the media, the mainstream media, they want to actually overblown the issue, is a family thing. It will be resolved within APGA family. So that's it. So it's not as big as you would think. Actually, it's not a problem. It's just a family thing, you know, playing around here and there. That's what we are doing. So at the end of the day, we are coming out more vigorous, stronger, and we will pose a lot of threats to. In short, we'll give them nightmare. APC, PDP, they are already having nightmare. So we'll give them nightmare, and come 2023, we are sure we'll clean them out of Aso Rock. We'll do that, yeah.
So Mr. Bello, how sure, how very confident are you about APGA taking a stand as we run towards 2023? How sure are you about your party winning this election, 2023 election?
It's already clear to us here in the diaspora that APGA is a threat to APC or PDP, because for the INEC chairman to still delay or hold him back to announce our chairman as the rightful chairman of APGA is to show you that there's a problem. And not just for APGA alone, even for our democracy as a party alone, even coming to the democracy, APGA, INEC, they shouldn't be doing such things, because it is not their role. That thing that they're doing, the Supreme Court said this is the rightful man for the job. He won the case. How can you now hold him back? You went back, and then because you people know that he's going to be a big threat, because the whole master plan of APGA, him working with the diasporans and back home, they know that something huge is going to come out of it. This is the main reason why they're trying every possible thing that they can to stop us, and then to stop our chairman not to become the rightful man for the job. But they can't stop it, because Nigeria is watching, diasporans are watching, the people, Nigerians, in fact, all over the world are watching. Even the ones in the United States, they are watching. Everybody is watching how Nigeria, INEC, is reacting concerning this situation that is going on. Somebody has won this thing. Pump and play. Do you know the ruling of Supreme Court? Supreme Court declared this person, this is a rightful man. You now went back and say no. Come on, there's something behind it, because APGA is a threat to all of them. They all know that.
All right, it's okay. Thank you so much. Mr. Jigede, why do you think APGA is, INEC is taking this stand?
Well,
was any reason given for their stand?
Well, I am not a member of INEC. I have not seen their structure. But from my perspective, I will say my perspective, Nigerian INEC today, their records, they are in the public domain. The various elections we've had right from the beginning of the system to date, even the last concluded election, their records, they are in the public domain. I'm not here to speak for INEC. All I know is that INEC should do the needful, because a system whereby you don't respect the rule of law, I think Buhari, the president, Buhari, they should remove INEC. The House of Rep, if you go against the law, it's terrible. So what they are doing is against the law, and the law should take place. Whatever reasons they are having, I don't think they have a genuine reason. If the highest court of the land says, so why are they going through what the court is saying? So I don't want to presume is one, they are being motivated with one reason or the other. But what I know at this point is that what they are doing is wrong. The chairman should be acknowledged and let us move, because the coast is glaring, and they know the way APGA is going. The people right there. Okay, today they are celebrating Obi, right? Peter Obi. He got his credential when he was working with APGA. Today they are saying Obi is, yeah, who was Obi? APGA made Obi what he is today. So these are the characters we are having in APGA. This is why they become a threat to them. If we go to open fields, we have seen APC under Buhari. We've seen PDP under our respected Obasanjo and Jonathan. So we have seen APGA in Anambra State. We have seen the performances of the various governors in Anambra State. It is glaring that APGA is a threat. What Obi did under APGA in Anambra State is what APGA want to replicate at the federal level. This is why APGA is a threat to APC, APGA is a threat to PDP, APGA is a threat to those kebab who believe without election they can't survive, because their means of livelihood is tied to Nigerian elections, so it's tied to the system. So this is why they are a threat. But I'm not saying that INEC is trying to play the game to favor those big tickets. What I'm saying in essence is this. Get me correctly. I'm not saying INEC is working for those oligarchy, those corrupt oligarchy in the system. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying in essence is that INEC should do the needful. But what is declaring, INEC or no, chairman release or don't release, APGA is on a winning course, and they are going to win at the end of the day. Yes. So that's about INEC here.
Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this conflict affecting your preparation towards in 2023?
Of course, it's affecting us.
Okay,
of course.
Yeah.
It's affecting us a lot, because when you deny the rightful person, the rightful man who has the job, who the Supreme Court said this is the rightful person, this is the rightful chairman, Mr. Chief Edozie, as the rightful chairman of a party, and then you now sat down there, of course it's affecting every one of us. All the work that we're doing is making us, I don't know I can't even find the right word.
Right, but Mr. Bello, even that, yeah, Bello, like this.
It's unlawful.
It's about structure. It's about structure. You see, if you are going to war, as God will have it, the current president, fine gentleman, he was in the military. If you are going to war, there is a structure. You have a commander, you have various units. What they are trying to do is this: let us get the commander. We take him away. So that will not create sort of confusion, disunity in the various units. This is what they are trying to do. There must be a point that will unite APGA as a family together. There should be a point that will enable us to run with the goals, with the vision of Chief Ojukwu. But what they are trying to do is this. They are trying to create confusion so that the structure will not be in place. But remember, I told you, they will do their best. The ideology will never die. Irrespective of what they are doing, they can never kill, they can never destroy the ideology Ojukwu has given to us. So we'll keep on fighting. Yeah. At the end of the day, by the special grace of God, victory is guaranteed. It's guaranteed for APGA. Yes.
Is that right? Thank you so much. But Baba Bello, now you are in diaspora. Yeah.
Yes.
So what is the place of the diasporans? What are your roles there now towards resolving this conflict? What are you guys doing over there?
Basically, you know, we have we also have PDP agents here in the diaspora, APC. They are here also. So that is why we also in APGA, we're trying to raise awareness of our own party. We want to start speaking loud, shouting loud that what federal government or what the INEC is doing to our chairman. Because if they keep on acting like this thing is setting us backward. Just like what Mr. Courage said. If you take the head of the play, the head of the main head of what is happening, you finish that. There's not, you can't do nothing, and that is what they are doing. And which we are saying that they should just give him, they should just allow him to be the rightful man of the job. Because in diaspora now, everybody is watching. We are watching everywhere. Go to anywhere, everybody is reading it. It's all over the news. It's all over the papers. Everybody is saying what is going on, because the game that INEC is playing here, they are just trying to destroy our democracy.
That's true.
Because it's not, because even they are trying to tell Nigerians that we don't care about the Supreme Court's order.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? A place where Supreme Court, you know, they are playing with fire.
You know, like what you're saying. You see, the awareness level is high.
Yes.
It's not about party A, party B, party C. The awareness level is high. Injustice is injustice everywhere. What they are doing to APGA is not as if it's entirely an APGA affair. Like we in the diaspora, a lot of us were against injustice. I have a lot of my friends who are in different political parties. When it comes to injustice, we speak with one mind. So the awareness is high. They should need to respect the system. Yes, it has been there for a long time, whereby they don't respect the rule of laws. We have a lot of cases here and there in Nigeria. Right from the chief judge, you ask him to leave for one reason or the other. Yes, but can we continue like that as a nation? No. The foundation of Nigeria is what is shaking. So it's not about APGA, but they should do the right thing to protect the institution. Which is
can I just chip in?
Yeah.
Can I just chip in for you know, the problem there now is that they now realize that Chief Edozie is a man of integrity, a man of his words. And they see, maybe they've sat down, maybe they think they've discovered they've discovered his own plan, what are his intentions, but they haven't seen nothing. Because the man himself is a threat to them. They know what he's capable of doing. They know what he's about to do. That is why the thing is giving them goosebumps. They don't know what to do. So they have to go through INEC and delay this man. Because the man is just a real man. A man who wants to see a country that our democracy is breaking down. A man who wants to bring the thing back to a point where fellow Nigerian youth again will not say, for anywhere you go now, you ask him. Even here in the diaspora, you ask them, they'll say, I believe that Nigerian democracy. The fate of our democracy is dying. A man now come in and say, okay, let me see how I can revive this thing so that the next generation and the one coming they will not start thinking twice. Because most of them now, all this youth in Nigeria now, when you talk about politics, if they want to go, the first thing they're thinking of is stealing. Because there's a line that our own, the elders, the old ones have left behind. They think it's just a place where they will just come and take those billions and send it to abroad and go and keep.
That's true. And the young ones are watching seriously.
Exactly.
Yes,
You know,
watching,
because they believe that is the easiest way for me to make money. You see a young boy now, instead of him to think of how he's going to go to that party, become somebody, build schools, make roads, and so on and so on. No, he is thinking because Mr. X, former X, or the other X have done it in Switzerland, I can also do it. You know, but now that this man now came in, even the elder ones that they said they saw, or whatever they call themselves, what they did not, they keep on giving false promises. They couldn't finish or they couldn't even do one of the things that they said they're going to do for Nigerians. Now, a man of integrity now came in. And mind you, don't forget that Chief Edo is also a diasporan, because he has most of his experience also here. That is what they don't want. They know that he's going to deliver. He's going to do a lot. Because you've been in this part of the world, we are not just walking, we didn't come here to come and be looking at the white people. No, we are learning. Just the way the Chinese people came here and see and learn. Then they are designing it, they are sending it back home to their own people. And that is also what we're doing. Because what the diaspora generate to Nigerian economy every year is huge. So, and our chairman, he is the man for the job. He is one to put us in that point of what we want to do.
Okay. Thank you so much, Baba Bello. Now, Mr. Ejigere actually made the point, and he said that when the head is off, it affects the foundation of whether family, nation, country, or whatsoever. Now, as those of you in diaspora, what message are you leaving for the grassroots and the faithfuls of the party as APGA? What is your message for the APGA faithfuls back home in Nigeria?
My message is straightforward. The youth in Nigeria, shine your eyes. I've seen them. I'll say, shine your eyes. One, they should not mortgage their destiny.
Thank you.
Today, they will bring bag of rice, bag of meat, or whatever they call it, to get your vote. But once they get there, they don't do the right thing. Check their records. I told you, is it a crime to replicate what APGA did in Anambra State, in Northern State, in the Federation? Why are they against it? So what we are saying is that the youth today, shine your eyes. We have seen PDP, we have seen APC, we have seen even the character involved. But today, it was in Anambra State, you hear somebody left billions of naira for the incoming government, not borrowing, not tying the future of our generation. So my youth, the ones in Nigeria, my generations, I'm going to appeal to you, yet there is no unemployment. It was deliberately created. Yes. You don't have steady light, deliberately created to keep them, to cage them. Somebody who's not eating for the past a day or two, today give that person 1 million naira, he will accept it, even when he's not happy, because he needs a means of survival. This is what the system is doing. But we are saying no. The future matters a lot. So youth in Nigeria, please shine your eyes. Get your PVC, very important. Because what we are saying right now, if you don't have the PVC, you cannot change the system. PVC is your weapon. Go and get it. Those corrupt folks, you know them in your state, in your village, make sure, punish them with your PVC. Yes. Punish them with the PVC. They said a lot are coming. I've seen some big names, I don't want to mention them. Go to their ward, go to their state. The central bank using Bolivar to get money to their, then which money? Our Commonwealth. Secondly, ask them, those contesting, before politics, who were they? Go and check their track record.
Yes.
When they now moved into politics, how can they amass, how can they account for their billions? So youth, these are things you really have to check. We will say clinically examine the various aspirants in your work, in your local government, in your state, and of course, the federal level. Because if you make a mistake right now, in the next 4 years, I promise you, you are going to regret it. You will regret it. So that's my message for the youth, Franca.
It's all right. Baba Bello, please, I'll need you to come in here. You know, he just made mention of what the development in Anambra State being done by APGA as a party. But many people in that regard actually sees APGA as a staging party. So how would you balance that?
Sorry. It is good to be stingy. You know why?
How good is it to be staging, sir? Please, okay.
It is very, very good to be stingy. The money given to me to develop a state, you want me to give it to one pastor? You want to give it to one? It is not done. If I give to them, at the end of the day, the people who are supposed to benefit from the government, they'll be suffering. So if they are accusing APGA that they were stingy, fine. That was why they saved billions in our coffer. But those states who are not stingy, go and look at them. They have a lot of credit that even incoming generations in plural can't even sort it. They go to the bank, go to take loan, billions of loan to do what? So it pays to be stingy. It's not even, we only be wise in what we are doing. It's about priority. So whoever is expecting a pastor who thinks the money of the state should be given to him, he looks at the wrong direction. A godfather who would think, yes, once allocation comes from the federal government, they should give them 10%. If that's their problem with APGA, it's a fine one. It's a fine one. So I'm strongly in support of APGA being stingy. Yes, that is it.
Is that right? I want Baba Bello to continue from there. He just made mention of
yes.
How about the youth having this same mentality that APGA is a staging party?
Yeah,
so what is
I also believe with what my friend said, Mr. Courage, because what they want is we are not PDP, we are not APC. If we start lavishing money like that, with what money do you expect us to come and fix that country? Do you want us to start running to China or to America or World Bank to go and borrow money? We are saving money to use the money to work. That is the plan of our chairman. They might call it, even Europe here, they are stingy. But when they bring money out, there's a lot of money to do a lot of things with. That is why they don't have time to tell you that you're going to go and take a loan somewhere. Because the money is there. When you go and ask them, you know that the money is there. You go to my city now where I belong, that you go to the city is called Stadt in Germany here. You go to the Stadt. You tell Stadt that I need so money because you know that that money is there. Please, I want to have this money because I am a citizen of Germany. They will ask you, what is it that you want to use that money for? Can you make a list of what you want to and show a proof of what you want to use the money for? Of course, we have to be stingy. The money, the country is sinking. There's too much debt.
Yeah.
So the whole debt that when I was going through the list of the debt that Nigeria have, God have mercy, it's too much. So now we have to start saving so that we can use the money that they are saying that we are stingy to use it to do something good. And that is the plan of our chairman.
In short,
he has a very...
No, I will even, if it is possible, I will even ask the Federal House of Assembly, the Parliament, they should put in their constitution stinginess. They should write, you should get it all that every state to be stingy with spending. And look at ASU. ASU has been on for quite a long time. Reasons they were not paid. They're not paid.
The point there now is that, listen, you keep on borrowing money. You keep on taking money, coming to Western world, begging for money. When you get this money, You now use that money to be stingy to your own people that you said you're working for. You are not using that money for them, but for your own benefit. And here is a chairman that has a very big plan, a great plan for Nigeria. Being a diaspora, he has the experience. He saw how they're doing it here. That is what our chairman, Chief Edozie, wants to do, to make sure that every state can stand on its own to do something for themselves. Not every time we're running to the villa, help us do this. Where this. After you've gone to collect that loan, where is the money? Now they said APC has finished road, has finished railway, and so on and so on. But this plan has been there for ages. Just because you now took a credit of somebody that have started something that they did not finish, that does not make you the beginner. Then you still continue using the same thing that you said you just finished, going back to go and start taking more money. If the Nigerians are not seeing it, we in diaspora here, we are following everything. And the government here, they are always showing, they will show you breaking news. Africa, Nigeria have collected 1.something billion. You will be asking yourself, all this money, what are they doing with this money? Is it the life that Nigerians want to continue living? If they want to continue that kind of life, the children and the children to come will be in a very big debt. Then you, as a citizen of Nigeria, now you will now become a slave to your country, because all these banks that we're taking credit from, when they start telling every citizen of Nigeria every month you go to pay $500 from your salary, that is when you will know that these people have put you in a very big shit. Yes.
The point is
yes, now
the debt issue.
And we pray it doesn't.
No. Let us. That is why we have Chief Edozie. He's coming up with something real great.
It will not get
that has a very big plan for that country.
With my background on investment, seeking funds, credit is not a problem. Okay? But if you want to go and get the money, we should want to see, like, what are you doing with the money?
Exactly.
Okay? In billions they are collecting, the youth should ask them question. What are you doing? What are the projects? If they can give us projects here and there, we are doing this. I'm not saying something they will repackage, because when you mentioned something about the railway, I remember when I was still very young, we've heard about railway. When Jonathan was there, they did something massive in this sector. Then when the PC came, it's a different story anyway. Okay? If they are bringing out the billions from anywhere, what are the projects? Aside from the federal level, a lot of the bridging loan, and they said that's the right word they're saying right now. Bridging loan, bridging credit they are getting. What are they trying to bridge with it? Is it because of the forthcoming election or how? So the point I'm saying is this: the youth ask questions. It is their right to ask questions. There's what we call sustainable development. It is not a crime. UPA will start a project. The next government should continue. It's allowed. It's not bad. Yeah, PDP will start a project. APC will continue. It's not bad. APC can start a project. When APGA comes in, continue. Sustainable development. But we don't have such cases in any, as I did. So whatever they are borrowing, all the billions, we should ask them questions. They should carry the money to the right direction, and that will help a lot. In my perspective.
Yes.
It's all right. Now, 2023 is just around the corner. Now, what role is the diaspora playing in this election?
They are playing something huge. For example,
very huge.
Awareness is going on. It's not the way it used to be. If you look at the way things are going now, Nigeria election 2023 is going to be serious. There will be a lot of disappointments because the calculations may not go the way they want it. It's not going to be an election where everybody just stay at home and say, okay, they support this. It's going to be a serious one. So here in diaspora, we are doing so much awareness campaign using the various platforms. We may not have the billions to go and get the mainstream media. We don't need them, but we have the brain. We have the willpower. Of course, the grace of God to do the needful. So we are using the various platforms, social media, Instagram, Facebook, just name it, even word of mouth. The various groups in Germany, we speak to them. Various Nigerian organizations in Africa here and there, we talk to them. In certain areas, yes, they are doing the right thing. So obviously, those in Aso Rock, they should be prepared. We are ready for them. We are ready for them.
Yes.
Can you just get your thoughts on that? And sorry, please, before you come in there, you say you are making use of every available media to reach the people.
Yes.
Yeah, I will keep it. I don't want to sound selfish, but I need to put this in. Clevenard TV, Clevenard blog, Clevenard radio is there for you.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. We are on board.
Yes.
Yeah.
With all humility, we have large followers here in Germany. That we're already here. I'm very sure there'll be a lot of traffic that will come to this direction. And yes, the traffic will come. Then, Franca, just stay the way you are. I don't want to hear you have so much traffic. You begin to behave like.
Yeah, we need more and more of the traffic, sir. Seriously.
Traffic, please. But once you don't have more traffic, the pool is full. Don't behave like, you know what I'm saying right now, because they want to come and get you over.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jegedi. Baba Bello, please give us the last word for our youth and the grassroots.
Yes. What I want to let the youth know is that they should just, like my friend said, he said, shine your eye. For how long do you want to live in a country where the government has already enslaved you, keep on enslaving you to the, I don't know how to call it, fake promises, disappointment, and so on and so on. But one thing that I'm going to assure them is that if they give our chairman, Chief Edozie, the chance for him to prove that APGA is the one to take us to that promised land that we have been waiting for. APGA, like we said before, APGA is not a party of Igbos. It's not a tribalism party. It's a party of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, of all Nigerians, from every ethnic group. That's one thing about our chairman. He accepts everybody. If I tell you that majority, I think almost 50% of the members in APGA are almost from the north. Huh? If I tell you that, will you believe it? So the door is open for everybody, be from the north, be from the south, from the east. That is what Nigeria is. That is what Nigeria is. One nation with all tribes from every corner of Nigeria. Form that country called Nigeria to grow Nigeria. It's disappointing that some of us forget our national anthem and our pledge. I always tell people about this. Because if you are a Nigerian, you know the meaning of our national anthem and the pledge. You will cry. The tears are because there is swearing there is promises to take you to that promised land. But what we are seeing now, these people are trying to take up to the deepest hellfire, but we're not going there.
No, if you are saying
seriously, we're not going there.
If you are saying trying, it's like understatement. They've taken us.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that.
So they are taking us
deeper
and deeper into this mess.
Deeper
and this is why
deeper.
The youth should say no. They should say no. So they should get an ideology like APGA.
Yes.
And walk around APGA to clean Aso Rock. We cannot continue like this.
And also, what I want the youth of Nigeria to, they should also help us say it loud to INEC. They should say it loud to INEC that it's about time for them to say it out that this is the rightful man for the job for APGA. Irrespective of what they are thinking, whether they are going to hold the man, whatever, the whole world is watching. And we are also watching you. The network is going wild. The network is our network now concerning this thing. Nigeria might be doing their thing, but now we in diaspora, we're doing everything that we can to make sure that our chairman, everybody will hear him. And then at the end of the day, those people who try to hold him back, they will be disappointed. Shame will be upon them. And we also thank you very much for having the time for us today and for talking to you. This is my first time of talking to you anyway, but you're going to be seeing us often now. And more people, more business people in diaspora here, lawyers, doctors will be with us the next time we're going to talk. Still on our chairman to be the right man, to be the main man on this thing. And so thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The interesting thing about us in diaspora is this: you can't entice me. I can only start.
That is it. You can have your millions or whatever. I don't give a damn. I don't care. You can't entice me.
Having lived so long in Germany, God has right. So it's not go back.
It's all right. It's all right. Thank you so much, Baba Bello and Mr. Courage Ijegere. It's been a nice time with you in the house, and we do hope, like you rightly said, to have you more on this show. Thank you so much for being on my opinion.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
So viewers, that's how we draw the curtain for today. Until next
thank you very much.
We'll come your way again with another interesting episode and topic to discuss on with new guests in the house. Bye from here, like Franca. See you next time. Bye.